Working on it. Okay, it should be good. There you go. We got it. I guess I deleted something. Whoops. Okay. Now let's hit play.
She already is now. I mean, this girl has completely lost her mind. I mean, in fact, I feel sorry for her. I really do. To watch her fall from who she once was in country music, you know, she seems so good, nice, wholesome, then all of a sudden that changed. She crosses over to the pop world. She wants to become more mainstream.
I bet you didn't see that coming, did you?
She takes a huge nosedive. She gets political. Things get even worse for her. This is a woman right here who is completely lost. Now, if you can stomach it, guys, if you can stomach it, I'll put the link down below here in the description. You can watch the video for yourself here for the man and see exactly what Taylor is talking about here. Oh, just whining throughout.
See exactly what Taylor's doing.
No.
This guy looks like he farts in the pool.
With no fear.
Yeah, like he looks like he takes pride in the bubbles coming up, right?
A little bit.
I'm pretty sure he's waiting on the people's reactions to it. Man, can't wait to see the look on their faces.
About how a guy can
how
do
fucked
this
up
and
is it that a blind guy's wearing a shirt that says,
this,
"What's this?"
It would just be so much easier if I was the man. And she's cursing in it and dropping B words and whatnot. And so I advise you that in advance. If you don't like swearing, if you don't want to hear it, it is not.
Which B word? There's a couple of them.
So they will say.
Wait, if you're blind, who buys
or whatever she wants.
Like if I'm a blind motherfucker, I am only buying solid color shirts.
No, wait, how would you know?
You can feel it.
Because this guy seems so unpleasant that like there's no mother. Like I'm surprised no one drew like a dick on that shirt.
Or a baby carrot. Take your choice.
Same thing.
So I'll let you guys check
it's
this
average.
out.
It's an average.
Get this down in the comments.
4.6 inches.
Has Taylor completely lost her mind? Or she lost her mind a long time ago, and this is just, I don't know, she's in some sort of a new dimension now here, attacking men and whatnot. Guys, can you do me a big favor? Could you give the video here a like, share it across all of your platforms, subscribe if you are new, and consider sponsoring the channel here.
Though, is how is Taylor Swift bashing dudes something new that she's doing? Hasn't she made an entire career off of writing albums about how she definitely wasn't the problem in all these relationships? I mean, that's the joke, isn't it? Like,
no, she is the problem because one of her songs is what you look like trouble when you walked in. Then, bitch, why are you with the guy? What? Like, I don't.
He had a good dick.
I guess he's laying the pipe. I don't know. It's the same as like I was on when, don't judge me. I was on a cruise for winter vacations because that's who my family has become. And someone sang Before He Cheats at karaoke by Carrie Underwood. It's like, what the fuck has happened to music?
Okay.
Expose me, boomer.
For $5 a month.
Yeah, no, I'm an angry old man.
At patreon.com/conservative truth. All links can be found in the description
/conservative truth.
Your help really sends a clear message to YouTube.
Why would you be a conservative if you're disabled? Why would you side with the political ideology that basically says go fuck yourself? You get no assistance.
Sam, I want you to look at 99.9% of all conservatives.
Yeah, they're fooled into voting against their own interests.
To be fair, they don't know they're mentally disabled.
No, wait. One day, every single one of them is going to be a billionaire.
Oh yeah, by their bootstraps, you shall know them.
creators like myself, because I know that I am one of your favorite YouTubers, guys.
They're
They're
not.
demonetizing these videos. They're censoring the algorithms, and they're shadow banning me, not giving you alerts for when I post new content. It's crazy what's happening, but you guys know
It happens to us
What-
too.
Wait, they do that to every single political channel.
Yeah, bro. I mean, come on. Just because you can't see your content going out there doesn't mean it's not there.
No, you just didn't see it coming.
You motherfuckers are coming at him sideways.
How fucked up would it be if this guy was actually a visual learner?
It would explain a lot.
Wow, I'm already coming to this. Damn.
Yeah.
Frank, you started these blogs.
I literally.
I did.
Something is probably wrong with me as a person.
Besides the thing you were born with?
Maybelline?
We're
What,
back
man?
with more. You guys
You're
take
Jewish?
care. Please be safe.
Frank
out there.
said it.
God bless each
He
of
was
you.
born with the
We'll
Jewish.
talk pretty soon.
Frank,
I
you
was
can't say
born
that
this
being
way.
from South Carolina.
I was born knowing.
All
that
right, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to GTV. I am Gman, your
Oh,
host.
this guy.
I'm in a
This
gazebo.
should be GTV.
I'm in a gazebo.
He has a house now.
The gazebo?
Yeah.
That's fancy as fuck.
That is
Does you
fucking
think
fancy.
that this doesn't make him look homeless?
Keeps the rain out.
It's the middle of the night. He's the only person I've ever seen hang out in a gazebo in the middle of the night that was not doing crack.
Gary in the gazebo.
I wouldn't preclude that last one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. I wouldn't throw that
Yeah.
out.
I think we finally know what the G stands for in G-Man. Gazebo Man.
Not then it's preaching to the choir ministries, and I apologize, but I'm not going
He
to start
does have
this over.
excellent
all right?
views, though.
So
That's
anyway, I want to talk about a reality that people need to start appreciating on here. Okay, and the reality is that what you guys formerly have known as YouTube atheism is dead.
Oh,
damn. We tried,
right.
guys.
YouTube atheism is dead.
it's weird. He says that. There's literally
Again,
a
this is my main channel, and I forgot what channel I was on, and I apologize about that. But
No, like there's the faithless forum. It's a bunch of YouTube atheists getting together with, I guess, their fans and shit. Is it not? Is month after next? It's in June. I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck I signed up to go.
That's like 4
I have
months.
no idea where it is. But yeah, so it's literally about that. It's in Austin, but it's like how does he come to this? You're not an atheist. I know. Yes, dear. Yes, you made it. Yes, you did the reservations, dear. You're right. Thank you. So
Yes, dear.
It's I don't like, how does he determine any of this stuff at all? Like, I'm always curious.
Your argument is null and void. He's in a gazebo in the middle of the night.
You know what? Fair.
In case you didn't know, G-Man wins.
Yeah.
Okay,
Raise your
we
hands,
lost Sam,
G-Man.
so he might be back anytime now. All right, mid-play.
You should have made that juju.
I just felt like this needs to be said.
No, I don't think that's what it was.
When I first started dealing with the atheist community, and I would say things like God was real, and he answers our prayers, and I'll give you examples on how he answered our prayers, and I make a video talking about how God has the power to
Is
set
it
you
nose
free
ashy?
from, any of the bondage.
Yeah.
That was the question
the
you
atheist
asked in the
community
chat.
would come and they would leave all of these.
Can that happen? That's got to be difficult to pull off.
It's either ashy or it's a line of coke he's already done. I mean, it's white.
Any part of his body can be ashy. Look, if the crack of Shannys ass can be brown, the interior of her eye can be all brown,
Wait.
he can be ashy.
Drag.
Valid.
You cannot speak of anything about Ashy.
No, I'm verifying that any part of the body can be ashy. I'm fully capable of speaking on that from personal experience.
Mister, I don't know what fucking lotion is.
I know what it is. I just don't reach for it.
Which is weird for that part of the body.
Discouraging comments.
He's had wanker
they would leave
scabs,
a bunch of
and
comments
they
on there
suck.
that would make you think a little bit. Where's your proof of God? You know what I mean? Your God's immoral, yada yada yada, and all this other stuff and whatnot. Some
God
of that
didn't
stuff will
send
make
you
you think
that
a little
safe,
bit.
yada,
Force
yada,
you to go
yada.
study. Beckel did a show a long time ago called Thank God for Atheism. If you ever get an opportunity to look through his archives, try to do that. But I found it to be very interesting. Oh, and by the way, for the person that called me a loser in the live chat, I'm going to be addressing you soon. So try to watch the whole video if you can make it past the first 40 and 45 seconds or so. All right. So anyway,
you're definitely not hurting his feelings by calling him a loser in the live chat.
Wait, how do you get hurt by that comment?
You're a loser, Gary. Hey, I'll have you know I'm standing in a gazebo, motherfucker.
In Jersey City.
You know, a lot of us are, you know, it forced us to dig in our Bibles, to go into the Hebrew and to go into Greek and to really look at these topics because atheists are pointing things out that a lot of us never heard of before. Some of us was straight up intimidated by people like Matt Dillahunty and Arnold Raw. I'll never forget the day I had to first talk to him. I always tell this story. I had to get somebody to pray for me because I thought Arnold Raw was going to, that was going to be the video that was going to run me off of YouTube. I thought he was going to embarrass me. But it turned out Arnold Raw was nowhere near as bright as I thought he was.
Turns out I embarrassed myself.
There's somebody else presently on YouTube like that, but I'm slowly but surely starting to understand that that's hype and it's not all true or whatever. And you all know what I'm talking about in a few weeks. But anyway, and no, Drag doesn't know who he is. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna pretend like he does, but he doesn't know. So anyway,
no.
Who's he talking about?
I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend like I do. I don't know. It could be anybody.
So we just watched a traffic cone. And
YouTube atheism is pretty much finished. There is no. Honestly, we need to stop calling it YouTube atheism. YouTube atheism isn't a thing anymore. They lost. Like honestly, we've given them the evidence for God existing. Now they just pretend and make believe we never said nothing to them. We've shown them that God is not immoral and they don't even understand morality. We've shown them like so many different things. The presuppositional argument, I think, was really the last straw, you know, that broke the back for them. But without going into a lot of bragging or a lot of detail about all of this and whatnot, atheism's dead, man. We need to call that community what it actually is. That community has been reorganized into the drama community, in which if you talk to them about whether or not evolution is true, they're more concerned about what kind of soap you're using when you're bathing than they are about providing evidence for the theory of evolution. Instead of them actually giving you a basic...
I think everyone's pretty much done listening to you guys struggle to come up with anything that sounds anything reasonable at all. So it's a lot more fun to just make fun of the fact that you're a traffic cone in a gazebo in the middle of the night.
Was he having a talk with someone about evolution and then he smelled like shit and someone asked him what soap he was using? Is that what happened?
Maybe.
Because it feels like that's what happened.
For their morality, they're more interested in what kind of makeup you're putting on your face. Instead of these people actually showing that, and notice I said showing and not
talking about like Fab50.
Showing they're more moral than Christians. They're more interested in what your rent is every month and whether or not you're going to school or not. That is the atheist community now, guys. The atheist community is finished. When they got Galaxy Dreams and they got Eve to become atheists and they put them on a pedestal and tried to like embarrass the church by saying, "Oh, look who we got." When was the last time they did something like that, guys? Let's keep it real here a minute. When was the last?
Yeah, I don't recall any of that.
Yeah, like so there was a period of time where you had like Eve Real and you had Tanya Galaxy, which there's a reason why one follows the other, and you can read between the lines there. That like people really didn't find them really enlightening. You just saw someone just trying to be a firebrand because now they were angry at religious folks and religion in general, but in reality they were backslidden Christians. It happens. So like Gman is touting that as some type of like success story, but the only person who was obsessed with them was Gman, and it's for obvious reasons. Don't have to explain that one any further, do I?
Is it because they're white women?
They were white women.
Oh, okay.
Time. When was the last time any one of these so-called drama channels, because they're not atheist channels no more, any one of these drama channels, and that goes for you too, Steve McRae, because you're more interested in talking about Kyle and what happened legally with them than you are about.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're drama investigators.
spreading your atheism. Please keep it going. One less person becoming an atheist. One less person becoming an atheist. Keep it going. Keep it going. Please keep it going. Because the person that called me a loser in this live chat needs to understand what a loser is, okay? What a winner and what a loser is. What a success is and what a failure is. Okay?
I love all of this.
Notice this. At the end.
Just comes from just the one little comment about him being a loser.
It doesn't bother him. Doesn't bother him. Doesn't bother him.
He's going to tell us what a winner and loser is from a gazebo in the middle of Jersey City in the winter.
Back it up, boys. We're done.
At night.
Doesn't bother him.
At all.
This video, I'm going to preach the gospel. I'll preach the gospel in my next video, and then the next video, and then the next video. You atheists can't stay focused enough to talk about your atheism. And I know this. And this is a life lesson here for those of you who don't understand this. If you ain't talking about it, you ain't winning people to your cause, then you're dying. And the YouTube atheism is dying. It is dying a slow, horrible, cancerous, HIV-infected death.
YouTube atheism is dying such a hard death. It's almost like it's out in the cold somewhere. Wouldn't you agree? Perhaps in a gazebo in a nondescript area. Oh, man. It's cold out here.
It's real lonely. Incredibly lonely.
Dead.
Like, he's not aware. Like, a lot of us who were on here in the early 2000s have just kind of gotten tired because it's the same shit, year after year. And so I said, well, instead of me making yet another video on evolution, why the fuck not? Like, I don't care anymore. And I was talking to Sokka and some others. It's like, the shit gets old. Like, it really does. But there's other people, Gallus Engineer, Shannon Q, Nakatsuchi, Neo 504 Atheist, Progressive Lib, all these new folks. They've not gone through the years of dealing with this type of stupid shit. And so, hats off to him. Have at it. But Gman is still like reliving those glory days back when you could directly respond to people's videos right underneath it. And people used him as that catalyst to grow their channels. Like, he's still in that mindset. But times have changed and he's not moved on.
Okay, that's the saddest version of like the guy wearing his freaking Letterman jacket from high school.
He still got his class ring on.
I had 7 touchdowns against Aaron Ra.
Yeah, he used to be a hot commodity. So Neffy was, and True. Like, people used to like fall over themselves trying to get them in the rooms, but not anymore.
But these people can't stay focused enough on why they started their channels to begin with. Some of
Focus
these guys
on
come on here, I'm a humanist, I'm a gamer, I'm an atheist. No, you're a person that goes, hey, did you hear about what so-and-so's mother's cousin?
Yeah, so that list of labels.
That's what you guys are.
That's in the description of my channel. If y'all are wondering. Yeah, he didn't just make that up. No, if you look in the description of what my channel's about, that's where he got that from.
I'm actually proud of him memorizing all that stuff,
Yeah, it's like I typed that in like 2 seconds. Like I realized it after the fact. I'm like, why did he? I was like, oh, right, that's okay.
Become. And instead of you guys being all confident and using that so-called education you got to prove that evolution is true, you know what you're doing? Hey, did you hear about what so-and-so did? Let's make
where's
a
your
5-hour
nutrition
video
degree?
talking about that today. While claiming to be somebody important and claiming being busy.
Well, he
and
can't
doing
remember what
important things
school
in
he
your
graduated from to get.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It's fairly ridiculous. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's record. Oh wait, no, it's not.
Wait, who did that?
G-Man.
He did.
Yeah. He was on the Drunken Peasants one day, and I sent in a super chat, and I was like, "What school did you go to?" And he couldn't remember the school, and they called his ass out on it.
That was probably after the hit on the chair, so I kind of sympathized. I guess
Dallas.
It just kind of fell out.
Well, come on this channel and call me a loser. I understand warfare. I understand how to win a war, and I understand how to beat these people. Let them believe what they want. Stay focused on my goal. And my goal has always been and will continue to be to utterly humiliate, not to humiliate, but to utterly destroy the atheist community. I don't want nobody listening to them. Tell me something. How many atheists?
Okay, well, if it's dying, then why are you ranting and raving? No one's going to be listening to something that's dying or dead by your metrics, so you're good. What the fuck is the issue?
And shouldn't his goal be to like find a place to live?
Hey, look, priorities. Like playing with his voice chat is
This
more
fucking-
important than that. Okay.
This featured chat here is amazing.
Went with Dragnauct channel. like honestly, how many atheists do you honestly believe you're gonna get listening to Dragnauct or Steve McRae? Kyle.
So
Pretty windy out there tonight. He's actually. This is really him crying because the wind chill is unbearable.
He
If
just
only
has his
there
air
was a-
conditioning on.
If only there was a building that he could go into.
There is not.
come on, quick, send him $5. He needs a hobo later.
He-
Hobo fireplace.
How much does a box cost?
I'm pretty sure any barrel he has a very glorious hole in it. Let's just say that.
Barrel blowjob.
$3.50.
$5 from I'm sorry Wilson. It's like Gman is the Al Bundy of the Great Debate, except Al Bundy was able to keep his wife and family.
Wow.
You're fucking rude. I'm sorry.
How many atheists you think you're gonna win? Talking about how what the shape of the Earth is, whether or not it's a circle or whether or not it's flat.
I don't.
Like honestly, how many atheists you think you're gonna win doing that? Red
No
line.
one cares.
You know what I mean?
Y'all have to
Zubby,
keep
how
in
many
mind, like,
agnostic?
he has his own conception of why all of us are on YouTube. It doesn't actually matter what you say or do. He is convinced that people are on here trying to deconvert every person they come across. I shit you not. He genuinely believes that, and nothing can disabuse him of that. And so when I tell him my only ulterior motive is to impregnate one of your sisters, he gets mad. I don't know why, but it's like, okay, you want me to do something nefarious? I'll do that, right? I'll insert myself into your family.
Is that nefarious?
It is nefarious. That's a dick move. Literally, it's a dick move. But
$2 from Angry Roach. He's just ranting and raving to stay warm.
Can't fault you for that one, G-Man. Gazebo man, my bad.
Atheists you think you're going to win by going into the room and trying to first tell people that you're a good person, you don't lie, you don't troll, and you don't do all these other things, and then you go in the room and do exactly what you say you don't do. You ain't winning nobody that way. We understand that you're a hypocrite. You understand what I'm saying? There are people more concerned, since people want me to talk about this, there are more people concerned in the atheist community about Shannys sexual orientation than they are about. Did you know that there's no evidence of your God existing?
Who's concerned about her sexual orientation?
Yeah, I could give two shits what her sexual orientation is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we know that she's a trisexual. Like that's not controversial.
She's sexually attracted to baby carrots. All right. Now that it's all out there in the open, we can move on.
No, she'll try anything for food.
How big is your trust fund?
Hell yeah, man.
I can't
even know G-Man's sexual orientation though.
Look, after I have to question everything about the people I review after what I heard about D-Roy and his experience in church camp last night. If you missed that comment, evidently. So okay, quick straw poll: who's been to church camp, and how many of you guys have been to church camp have been just wrestling with the other grown men in your underwear, and you get an erection?
No.
I've never been to church camp, but
I've been to
done
church
none of
camp.
them.
I don't remember this wrestling with old men.
You don't remember?
Neither.
I mean, it's just you and a bunch of other dudes. You know, y'all just roughhousing, playing around in your underwear. You know,
Right.
put each other in headlocks and.
Okay.
Right.
You know,
Okay, is it old men or is it people my age?
your peers. Your peers.
Okay, with my peers.
Yeah, your peers. But this is you're an adult though. Like you're at least 18
as
years
an
old.
adult, no.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
never went to church camp as an adult.
Okay. So it's at some point he did, and he was wrestling and he got a stiffy, and you know, after that he just kind of trails off. And I'm like, ain't too many other things that can go down after that. And
there's plenty that can go down after that.
yeah, somebody is.
oh, that was the most aggressive way you've ever got that chat mark on like the 3 things to make a D-Roy video ever. Like, ugh.
We are kicking your butts. At the end of the day, we Christians are kicking your butts. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the atheist experience, I wouldn't even waste my time even talking to you people. Like, honestly, if I was going to talk to you, I'd probably talk to you about the game. Some people believe the Lakers are going to win the title. Some people are saying the Clippers. You know, some people are predicting Boston is going to win the NBA Finals this year. I don't know. Tom Brady might go to the Dallas Cowboys. Some people say he's going to the San Diego Chargers. While some are saying he's going to re-sign with the Patriots. I don't know. That's what I would talk to you guys about. I wouldn't waste my time talking to you guys about the Bible or God unless I was going to preach the gospel to you. Okay, I already believe that Drag is going to be a Christian one day because Dragnauct has embraced the morality argument.
So you're willing to admit to it now?
Yeah, when's that gonna happen?
Yeah, let me. After I get my third wife, I think I'll go ahead and convert, and I'll be a Mormon, and then it'll all come all come together.
We can all agree
after
that
the third wife.
Count.
I thought that was
third wife.
I thought that would be before the third wife.
No. After, way after.
Bro, you're gonna have your own planet. This is gonna be pretty cool.
Oh yeah. You just wait. I'll be a god.
And he's starting to understand that people are not basically good. He is understanding that there are good and bad people, and if good and bad people exist, guess who else exists? God does. So, like I said, you knuckleheads need to just give up. Just stop calling yourself atheist. Call yourself religious, because that's exactly what you people are. You're all religious, just like me. All of the things you didn't like about religion, you practice now. So, like I said, I think this is hilarious, and I just couldn't contain this anymore. I'm watching all these people be more interested in a person's sexual orientation than they are about, hey man, we gotta win some people to atheism, man.
No, we're interested in the videos, not the sexual orientation, the fact that they're out.
I think he's just using the word orientation. I don't think he may mean like sexual exploits. I think that's the word that he's looking for.
He learned a new word and just didn't look up at what it meant.
We should get him a word of the day calendar. That would be fun.
Please, guys, pay attention to Gman again. Come on.
And if he had a word of the day calendar, I'd be like, look at all the minutia I'm doing.
We're looking kind of pathetic over here.
I really want to be inside those cars right now. Just
Nietzsche.
Like,
so I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. And not only am I a winner, I understand. Although
this is almost as sad as when Rev's like, "I don't have a small penis." Like,
right, honey?
If you had to announce that you're a winner, like in the middle of a gazebo in the middle of the winter at night, you're not a winner. Right, raccoon next to me.
Not baby cat.
Is that why G-Man's wearing this orange hoodie? Is that a shout out?
One little message. I stand with you.
I think he's just wearing it so he doesn't get shot by hunters again.
I'm a very tiny spoke on the wheel, a very, very small, almost an insignificant spoke on the wheel, compared to people like William Lane Craig and Dr. Ken Hovind and
Doctor.
The Bible Doctor Matthew 4:19, and all the other brothers and sisters of Christ who has persevered and dealt with you guys through the years. I have definitely participated in the destruction of the
Shannys a porn star. Just saying.
Stop saying star. She's not a porn star.
Exactly.
She's not.
Porn star.
Not a porn star.
She's going all the way to the top.
I guess pound for pound, she has done the most porn.
She is a star doing porn. And by star, I mean her mass.
Yeah.
I mean, you mean planet.
I think Shannys more like that plastic bag floating through the wind in that Katy Perry song.
I think within the next 10 years, her mass is going to compress into a full star.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And Rev's still going to try to fuck it.
And like I said, they're more concerned about where I work,
got every hole.
how I work,
cooked carrot,
when I sit on my toilet, and when I get up, than they are about their atheism.
Do you even have a toilet? Or is
No.
that an outhouse?
No, yeah, he has to find a porta potty.
Yeah.
But yeah, at that point in time, it's his.
This doesn't understand.
Like the Suplex City dude is in the chat again. So, was this the dude that we were trying to get in on the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Are we trying again?
No.
To give him 5 minutes?
No.
He did come in briefly Wednesday, but Billy kept being a huge coward and kicking him.
I was just
Billy,
hiding
why
him.
don't you like him? I've yet to meet him.
He's sad and annoying.
Does he have autism?
A little bit.
Okay,
But
so you were
undecided.
messing with the guy with autism.
I was
Exactly.
trying not
Thank
to.
you.
I was trying
Thank
to
you,
keep the
Drag.
guy with that off the fucking channel.
So you wouldn't be mean to him.
Exactly.
See,
I
Billy
was
admits he's
filtering
a bad
myself.
person.
I know me. I know I'm gonna say some fucked up things. And like this dude is the same type of dude who'll buy a $200 fucking wrestling belt and not fix his roof. Like, I'm good.
You don't worry about the champ.
Priorities.
And he calls himself the champ.
The champ
he
of
is
what?
The champ.
Kentucky, I think. I'm not sure.
Does that mean you fuck the most sisters? Like, what is that? How do you become the champ of Kentucky? You keep all your team?
I guaranteed his family tree is just a goddamn straight line. I guarantee it. Like there's no biodiversity for like decades.
Oh man, he lives in a double wide. I think that's how you become champion of Kentucky.
Uncle Daddy said that was smart.
Stupid, stay around. We'll get you in.
No, we
towards
won't.
the end of the show. Yeah,
No, we won't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
she's
will.
wasting her
link out
time.
now.
I'll be glad when she wakes up to that
No,
You
reality.
never battle rapped him.
I'll be
either,
glad
by
when
the
Matt
way.
Dillahunty understands
I'm not
he's
gonna.
wasting his time and none of you are listening to him. I can't wait. Matt Dillahunty has got to be like, wow, I let.
Okay, so there's a few things, G-Man, that I can disabuse you of right now. Matt doesn't really care for YouTube atheism. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like he has a YouTube channel, he broadcast, like he doesn't care. He really doesn't care at all. So that let's lay that out right now. So what kind of goes on here and there, if it's not directly impacting him and like his organization, he doesn't give two shits. So I don't know what to tell you.
Sounds pretty reasonable.
This guy on the atheist experience? Like, honestly. Where's your focus, you atheist? Or are you ready to admit that I was right and that you know that God exists? You're just suppressing that information and unrighteousness. You don't want to admit it. You want to pretend
like you
that
gotta
there's no
suppress
God.
that
You know
bar
the beautiful
with
thing is,
wrestling in your
I can
underwear.
say this
Bran.
over and over and over again. And guess what your response is going to be? G-Man, you're a loser. G-Man doesn't have a job. G-Man doesn't have a place to live.
Accurate.
Have you said that?
And all this other untrue, stupid nonsense. Other than this, I know that you're a theist and I'm really an atheist. And you lack the mental capacity to be able to challenge me on a topic like that.
Who
Yes,
blows
Dragon
harder, G-Man or the wind?
G-Man.
Yes.
The mental
I'm sorry,
capacity
no, Red.
to have a
Red,
conversation with me or anybody else regarding.
Can we skip this asshole?
Oh, we're
Well,
almost
it's
done.
almost over anyway.
In this topic.
Yeah, but we got another one.
Atheism's a joke.
Oh, no.
Drop it. Why you still got your consciousness?
What?
What?
So let's have a moment of silence
For those who haven't
for
gone
the
brain
utter
dead from watching
destruction
this
of what
video.
was YouTube atheism.
What was in quotation marks?
He doesn't understand how quotation marks.
Now you can return to your drama, because that's all you guys are worth. You're only worth going out there worrying about what somebody else is doing instead of being concerned about what's going on in your own life. GTV.
Ironic.
That hurt me in the chest.
Man,
Yeah.
you get hit in the dick.
Man. Yeah, I still don't care about arguing fucking evolution with you, but I think it's funny you live in a gazebo. So maybe you're right. I don't know.
So why do we have to watch Vaughn in full screen? Like, why does he have that on in the beginning?
Because why not?
Because
Have to.
he's important. Don't you understand?
You can't
He is
see.
important.
You can't see all the gnats unless you watch in full screen.
There's no gnats in the pizza, Ma. There's none.
Oh, so I think from what I was told, I think the CPS took his kids again. Like a couple days ago. Yeah.
Damn.
This
Oh,
is what I was
by the
been told.
way,
So.
By the way, old boy we were talking about a minute ago did not know what CPS stood for.
Wait, G-Man didn't know what CPS stood for?
No.
No.
Suplex.
Well, I guess you have to have kids in order to. Okay, yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Eat suplex did not know that. What CPS stood for.
That's funny. Hey, Billy, what does laser stand for?
Goddamn.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, he's an engineer and he didn't know. That's fun.
I don't work with them. I work with vacuum tubes. Fuck off.
What messages?
Oh boy.
Vaughn, do you understand what "we'll be back after these important messages" mean?
No.
After these,
Like it's like a commercial or something. You don't have a commercial. Stop saying that.
What are the beads for?
Back.
That's
You know what
anal
they're
beads,
for.
okay?
Oh, okay. I thought
No.
he got him for like
Look how he's looking
showing his titties.
No, those are for sounding, not anal.
For what?
Column A, column B.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You don't know what sounding is, Drag?
Which side's
is
it going in
sounding?
here?
Oh,
How do you not know
Xavier.
what sounding is?
Xavier, can you do me a favor? Can you
I'm
educate
sorry.
the class?
I'm straight and I have a wife. I don't know what all this stuff is. My bad.
Some straight people
Yeah,
are into it.
no, wait,
Xavier,
but
please
how-
educate the class.
You
Some
were a
straight-
medic. No, wait. You were a medic. You should know what sounding is.
You basically sounded dudes if they had like chlamydia.
Yeah. That's where you
Oh.
stick stuff down the tip of the dick.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not what that's fucking called. Okay, no. Okay, so correction. I didn't do that. I was a senior medic. I made a junior medic do that. Thank you.
Sound.
I'd
this
do
gentleman for me.
I'd do the same thing. No way I'm doing that shit.
You got to do that. It's a perk of the job.
Well, that's Billy's job.
No, you gotta kiss him on the tip. That's the
No,
touch.
That's the bris, isn't it? That's the to keep the tips.
Mike, you know, spit's the best lube.
Oh boy. I was
That's
right,
right,
number
Vaughn.
48. We are here, folks. Just 2 away from the 50 mark.
No.
I was right, number 48, and it is a humdinger.
You've
because
only been right
nobody
48
can
times in
deny
400
that I
years.
said this.
It's got to be
So
sad
it's
when
gonna be a
that's
hum-
what you actually look forward to. Is like, all right, I'm 2 away being right. I am 50.
He uses his natural fucking hair grease to slick it back. That's gross.
You mean semen?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Summon it.
You're just jealous because your microphone is not gold plated.
Yeah, I don't have a boom mic like all the cool kids. I got the blue snowball here, so maybe one day I'll put it on my Amazon wish list and then beg people for it after I get my $10,000 that my roommate will not steal.
Wait, so you're gonna have a joint bank account with a roommate?
I may. I haven't learned my lesson yet.
Humdinger, this is going to be great.
I'm so
I was
excited.
right again. Number 48. 48, man. My God. Wow. Creeping up on that 50 mark. 2 away from that 50 mark.
$5 from Scientist Mel, basically. Gotta get that dirt off your shoulder.
Why is it gonna be basically?
Because it's $4.99.
Oh, you rounded up. Okay.
Yeah.
Buddy, but
Sweet.
I was right.
That's a
Number
smart boy,
48.
Billy.
And it is a doozy. And they ain't nobody can deny I said this
Well, can you
in
fucking
advance.
get to it?
I warned you in advance this shit was coming. And there's no way anybody can deny it because nobody else was saying it but me.
Quit
I was the
flapping your
only
fucking
person.
gums. And tell us.
Oh, he
I
has.
was the only person. The only one that said this. Nobody else said it.
Goat.
Not a news agency, no pundit, no talking head, nobody on YouTube, nobody said this but me.
The guy
So
sucking
you
down
trolls
an
and
Avengers
haters have
go-gurt.
no choice but to acknowledge that I was right this time because nobody else said it. No one. No one. I was
Okay,
the
what's he
in
right
fact,
about? This
I
is
not
gonna be
only was the
sad,
only
I
one
have a
that said
feeling.
it, but everybody else denied that it was true and that it was going to happen.
Hurry
I
up,
think this
Vaughn,
was the
and
one
say
So
it.
that
here we go,
triggered
folks. Number
Wilson.
48. I
I'm
was
sorry, Wilson,
right.
sorry.
Number 48, and there's no way anybody can deny that I said this. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Calls is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Van Helton's not talking.
Yeah.
Ah!
Read it with me, class. Sony looking to make Spider-Man bisexual with boyfriend in upcoming movie. Ah! I was right again. And I was the only one that said this shit. I warned you months in advance. I said, you watch. They're going to make Spider-Man gay They're gonna and it's probably.
Yeah. For number 48, he chose to pick one that wasn't accurate. So nailing it.
Well, I mean, it's Tom Holland, so it is kind of gay.
How the fuck can you be
He's
wrong
actually
in an I
Spider-Man.
am right video? Like, you're making an I am right video. At least try to be somewhat right.
He's not Tobey Maguire. He's like way better than Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, so I didn't know what bi erasure is until Vaughn just erased this man's bisexuality. I get it. You are either straight or you are gay. I understand now. You can't just fancy men and women. You have to choose.
How have you never heard this before? That's like the number one thing for the black community.
What?
There's no bi. If you're a dude and you suck dick, you're gay.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I'm being facetious. Like that's you suck one dick and that's it. You look at your own dick too long, you're gay. Like
Game over.
Did you shake it 4 times? You're gay.
Yeah. If you wipe your ass too long, you're gay. All types of stupid shit. You wear shirts, gay.
I'm like, you're wiping your ass and the finger just like slips in, automatically gay.
$1.99 from Scientist Mel again. Carrots or zucchinis in training?
I'm sure Rev tells himself that every night.
He's like, I got it, guys. I got it.
He's doing his.
It's going to be Harry Osborn.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see that the guy who has the second biggest penis in the world is calling the guy who has the first biggest penis in the world a cheater? Have you guys heard about that?
Maybe it's me, but I don't look up like dick news.
I heard it on the fucking radio this morning. Apparently, he's
What radio you
Billy Madison's show is actually from Texas, so haha.
Billy's googling who's got the biggest dick in the world.
No, like apparently, like he's claiming that the other dude's like stretching out his dick or some shit.
And
no, I don't know. When you have the second biggest, I'm assuming you're still trying to fight for first place.
Penis envy, even at like what, a fucking foot long dick, he's still worried about it.
I think they said like 15 inches.
At like 8.5 inches, most women are like, "Look, time out. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to work out the logistics to this because there's only so much bottoming out you can do, right?" At 15, my man, if you can put that near any woman or dude for that, well,
I'm like,
okay, never mind. I do know a few gay dudes, so never mind.
I'm like, you just got to push hard enough.
Yeah, like
something will give.
They're gonna need a lot of practice before trying to tackle that.
I'm like, something's gonna give, and it's not gonna be the penis.
It's a bad we're talking about penises, and it's just we're not even discussing fucking Von Helton shit.
Oh, I like that face Vaughn's making.
So he was right that they're gonna make Spider. Like he made a prediction that Spider-Man was gonna like another dude at some point. Was that the prediction or like was the prediction?
No, his prediction was that Spider-Man's gonna be gay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And like, what's the other part to that? There's something else.
That's pretty much it.
That's it. Okay.
I was right. They gonna make him gay, and that made Mary Jane a Muslim.
I want to see if he says. Like, I want to hear that part.
I'd say it's going to be Harry's, but now, admittedly, that is a guess on my part. But I knew they was going to make the fucker gay because they have to appeal to a wider audience. Okay.
Not just my white bread ass.
So I'm just sick in the face. But anyway, let's scroll down.
That's already in comic books, like some mild flirtation between him and Deadpool, because Deadpool was like always at least bi. I think recently they made him pansexual, but Deadpool has always flirted with Spider-Man. So I'm not sure if it's like non-canonical. Like maybe Von Helton read different comics or is only aware of certain comics. I don't know, but it's not really that big of a stretch given what's already out there.
Wait until he finds out about Miles Morales.
So it's basically like Vaughn watches all the Spider-Man content and like he really likes the latex on him, but he doesn't want anyone to know about that. So then when they make him gay, he's like, "Oh fuck, they know I like it." And he gets a little upset. So, I mean, it's okay, Vaughn. Just let us know. You know what I'm saying? Because the very first conversation I ever had with this man, his number one interest was trying to find out if I was fucking Frankie. So, he's very, I will say, bi-curious at the least there for Von Helton.
You think so?
I believe so. I think there's some curiosity there. I mean, granted, nobody, male or female, is going to fuck him, but that's why there's just curiosity.
And he did kill his cat.
Here.
What?
I'm just saying
I
he
need to
probably
move
killed
this
it to
over
eat
a
it.
little bit. There we go. Just a hair.
It's only pussy ever
I
ate.
need to move it over just a hair.
He's not like Rev.
Adjust my shit here.
Rev will eat anything.
All right,
It's like
here
a
we go.
fucking
All
bobcat,
right, let's
dude.
read it, class. A report says that Sony plans to feature Spider-Man as a bisexual in an upcoming movie. The entertainment blog We Got This Covered said, citing anonymous but reliable sources, that Sony is developing a live-action Spider-Verse movie that would unite Holland with his predecessors, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and that the studio is particularly keen on getting Garfield back as they want to portray his version of the hero as bisexual and give him a boyfriend in the film.
You're not even talking about the current Spider-Man. That's amazing.
Why don't you just use your wizarding powers to make them reverse this decision, Vaughn?
I
You're
think
that
he's
against
mad
it.
because
They have to charge up.
I think he's mad because he knew him back when he was a Punisher.
Yeah, that could be.
In an interview with the Sunday Times last year, Holland, who currently plays Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, was asked if a gay Spider-Man could make it into the movies. And he quote, "Of course," unquote, he responded. Quote, "I can't talk about the future of the character because honestly I don't know, and it's out of my hands, but I do know a lot about the future of Marvel, and that they're going to be representing lots of different people in the next few years," unquote. Okay, and I told you, I told you that Holland would not be averse to being gay in the Spider-Man movie. And that this is exactly what is going to happen, and now...
They were talking about the other Spider-Man, though.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of different versions of the Spider-Man. His is the, I think it's the Amazing Spider-Man universe.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait till he finds out about Miles Morales. Okay, next one.
She may be defending.
Ah!
I don't.
No,
I don't know.
no. I don't know if she's doing it. She's probably doing it because she needs fucking views.
Yeah.
Listen up.
You would
I'm
know.
just gonna be clear here.
Make a
Because
thing about what is it? The Michelle Grace person.
Yeah, she's been
like
cloud
it
chasing this
is.
whole week. So, like, I don't get her logic at all, or his logic. The same person who supposedly had a child who was suicidal couldn't be bothered to stay at the facility with him. Just went home and started playing Kingdom Hearts and tweeting to all of her favorite famous YouTubers and social media folks using said son's supposed suicide as a way to gain sympathy from them. So I find it interesting that she has this criticism of other people. Just saying.
And the thing is like I've watched FatFit Geeky's thing. It was pretty much like, look, this is what you need to do. Yeah, she was pissed off because of some of the shit she did, but it was like trying to give you some guidance on what you should do. Even Rev said that in the beginning of it. So I mean, I don't know.
Stop talking.
I guess you didn't get the message when I said, please leave my family alone. Please stop coming after me.
No.
It's affecting my son.
Yeah, do like you do.
Stop,
Leave him alone.
Stop calling CPS on me falsely. It's affecting my son.
Right.
And you turn it around.
On the YouTube channel when he doesn't want to be on it.
Stop driving around high out of your goddamn mind picking up kids.
He's high off of life, okay?
Yeah.
There
Ron,
have been
Billy.
reports.
Ron.
There have been reports of that very event being brought up by the prosecutor in their Rev's recent trip to the courthouse. So I do know of someone who submitted that video to the police, and said person has reported that they've heard that it was brought up by someone who may or may not have been in the courtroom at the time witnessing it.
Someone's gonna have felonies.
Yeah, bad timing too, considering all the flights back and forth between Colorado and Tokyo.
Oh, he's not going to get his money back from the round trip.
Frequent flyer miles are racking up, though.
I'm surprised with the virus scare they're able to travel that often.
Yeah, really.
The viruses only affect the non-holy.
What about the moly?
It's only if you drink Coronas.
I bet he believes that. Okay.
To spin it that I'm taking advantage of my son when I'm literally trying to help my son not kill himself.
Exactly.
Listen to that hype man in the back. You.
What you're doing right now is harassment.
Danny,
I said, leave my family alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And you're continuing and you're trying to start drama over nothing. And you asked a question just to emotionally manipulate your audience again.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you're doing. I told people in that message, please leave my family alone. Please stop giving false reports out. It's not funny anymore. My son is afraid he's going to lose his mother.
Right. That's right.
He's tired of being interrogated by CPS. That's all I said. There was nothing else to it.
Nothing.
And then after I knew that Drag got the message, I actually took the videos down.
No, you took it down because you got shit for it.
Yeah, and you got to go to court because you always take your videos down right before you go to court. No, Drag didn't get no message. Drag said that Drag is willing to ease up if you actually do what you have to do as a mother to take care of your child. It doesn't mean go sit on your fat ass and talk about I have nothing better to do while your child is supposedly in a crisis center. And so, no, that's not what I meant at all. So no, it wasn't no message I got, bitch. Don't even try that with me.
And it took her like a little while to take those down too. She didn't take them down like right away. It took her like a day or two. So.
No, don't misrepresent me at all. But that's okay. She got some fun stuff coming next week, and it ain't just for me.
Because I didn't want to make a big spectacle of it. I just needed to give the message.
Wait, you didn't want to make a big spectacle of it? Really? Is that why you tag like a fucking people with multi-million-dollar subscribed channels? Like
she tagged the fucking president the day before this.
The White House.
Yeah.
My fiber, I'm being bullied.
Shane Dawson, that's a nice knife. My son wanted to kill himself. I'm sad.
Yeah. What the fuck? Seriously.
I go live every time. I don't want to make a big deal out of things. I let everyone on the internet know. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, man. Because if one of your kids comes to you and says they're suicidal, the thing you do next is pull out your phone and stream.
Dear YouTube, I have fibro. My life is shit. Quit bullying me.
Part of that was true.
Yeah.
Stop getting personal in our lives. That's the only message I was giving out.
You put it out here, bitch.
Had nothing to do with manipulation or getting gain. Gain for what? What do I have to gain? I'm a fucking hooker.
You're not a hooker.
What?
I like the hype man in the background for calling his wife a hooker. That is great, Rev. You're nailing it.
He's no, I remember this video. He's gonna disagree with that one a little bit. he has an issue, a slight issue with the phrasing.
You're a hooker.
Okay.
Hooker, whore, cam whore, whatever you want to put it.
Okay, cam whore. That works.
That one, yeah.
That was the least amount of pushback I've ever seen on anything ever.
I don't earn anything on YouTube.
You win, Shannys. You're a whore.
It's disgusting that you guys want to continue to keep this drama going and going. But the thing is, at the beginning of it, I thought maybe I shouldn't respond. But now I'm like, okay, I'm going to respond.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You need to be aware. And people, I don't want people to be twisted in what actually happened. I'm not trying to gain any internet fame on YouTube anymore. I could care less about YouTube. Why do you think I play video games on it? I could care less about YouTube. I make money on my OnlyFans. If I was trying to gain something, I would be plugging my OnlyFans.
Does she not see what she does?
Well, I know one thing she did. She forgot to go pick up her kid because she got a modicum of recognition from YouTube. but she doesn't care about that.
No. She also plugs her OnlyFans constantly on YouTube.
Yeah.
Every day. Speaking of which, Billy, do you have the picture of like the bathtub photo? Because there's 4 bathtub photos. And the
I want to see it.
no, not the. It's the only one that's not nude, but she's holding up a
Vagisil?
bottle.
I do not. I heard it looks
You
like
don't have
mashed
that one.
potatoes.
So,
No.
Like people need to see that one, the non-nude one, where she's holding up the bottle.
Do you have it? Because you can share screen.
I think I can send it to you on the book face.
On the book face? Okay.
Let me send it to you on book face of Discord.
Space Mike.
No, book face. Book face is easy.
Space Mike.
What?
What did I get?
Oh my god. I forget your real name. I'm sorry. I typed in.
It starts
Hold
with a
on.
W.
Okay, there it is. All right. So I'm not sure of all the things that you
Oh
would want
my
to hold up in
Jesus.
your bathroom.
Oh,
I don't like
God.
Why? Like, okay, I have a woman's, and I know that they have to take care of the lady parts, and so they'll have a feminine wash for that, and it's for pH balance. Every woman who takes care of her womanly parts has something like that. But there are certain other products that are for really specific scenarios that not every woman has. So
The stream can see it. You guys probably can't.
that's
Because I
fine.
just put it over the screen capture. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm just like, why
She's
would
showing
you
this off?
Yes,
He is.
she's showing yes. Like what? Like, the first thing I noticed was Vagisil. That's not good. I was like, what is that? And I tried to zoom in. I was like, I see something block. And I was like, odor block. Oh shit. Oh God. Oh Jesus.
Gotta wash that cat piss smell off somehow.
Oh,
That is like the
Get
worst
over it,
endorsement for Vagisil ever.
why would she hold that up? Of all the stuff.
She's Shannys.
Yeah. Oh, like we figured that she smelled nasty, but that confirmed it. And I almost forgot before you hit play. The video of her getting arrested and her telling the cops that she has no underwear on. Think about what she just held up and think about the fact that they had just come back from being out all day going out drinking all day, and then that issue, no draws. There you go. That's in your head.
No
Even
wonder
with
the,
drawers, it's probably not much better.
Well, it explains why that EMT next to her looks so fucking disappointed in her life choices.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at there's Sam down there. Like he just regretted some of his life choices.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna make a joke about how I was hanging out with my my future roommate, and one of them is she's a pastry chef at a downtown San Diego restaurant, and that definitely gave Billy an erection from a distance. But I've got Shannys just staring at me right here.
That thud was my dick hitting the bottom of my desk.
I think this is
No, wait. How do I not get reference in that?
Yeah, you're good at being fat in San Diego as well.
It's funny because it's true.
I'm like, I just want to point out, competitive eaters, most of them are not fat. So,
well, Xavier, I have to apologize because when we did jujitsu, Xavier ate a second lunch for some unexplicable reason, and I put him in Neon Belly, which was a mistake.
No, you were fine. Drag laid on my stomach, and
most of his moves. He's a giant black guy.
It took every single amount of energy in my body to not throw up over drag.
All I did was I was like, I'm gonna get on this big motherfucker's back like a spider monkey.
Yeah,
Which
you're
is what I
incredibly
did.
slippery too when you're sweaty. By the way, just in case you didn't know that.
Well, they're notoriously hard to catch.
That's how I get away.
Oh.
Why do you think the Germans have trouble with me, baby?
I'm like play.
Because I
Don't
make
worry,
money
there were
off my
showers after the fight.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You guys are disgusting how you twist things and distort things just because you want to keep the drama going. And this is exactly what it is. You want to keep the drama going. So you put a false accusation that I'm trying to do it for claim or fame or fucking clout or anything when I literally just said out of my mouth, please leave my family alone. Stop this bullshit and accusing people all the time. You're affecting my son. That's all I said. There's
that where is this shit? I know I put it in here.
That is the last face a cupcake sees.
Dude, you should print this picture out and give it to your pastry chef roommate and just have her put it at the bottom of her bags after they take out all the pastries. Okay, she's judging me now.
This was the beginning.
No, she's not the fucking pastry chef at Sonic. Like
Japanese Sonic, by the way.
I think this was the beginning
Japanese
of the great.
Sonic.
Was it the Great Little Debbie genocide? 1950s, I believe.
So
Like,
a bunch of people had sent me. Go ahead,
One
sorry.
of my favorite Shannys moments is when she's in the drive-thru at Culver's, and anyone who grew up in the or has lived in the Midwestern United States knows that Culver's is what happens when the Midwest is like, "Fuck you, Burger King. We're gonna put more mayonnaise on it."
Well, I know one more place I don't need to go then.
Yeah, you don't need to go to Culver's. Like you don't.
Were you
Those
planning
could
on
burn
going to
to the
Culver's?
ground, and
I
I'd
like
be
trying
fine.
new places, except like hipster toast places. But yeah, no,
I don't go to the hipster toast place.
I didn't look. You got all defensive real quick. I didn't
Yeah,
say
you were looking at
got
me.
defensive. Just saying, folks, y'all saw it.
I want to try the hipster toast place now.
Why?
Dragnaught.
You want to pay $13 for toast? Is that what you want to do?
It is another type of food that I could try.
I'm gonna go get water.
Dragnaught, chaotic, good, half orc, +2 to intelligence and charisma, proficiency in vicious mockery and shirtless defense, flaws, gluttony and cowardness.
I'm like,
He is an overweight
I'm
coward with
like,
an average-looking wife.
Sam, I've tried camel balls. I can
That's
try
not a
some
bragging
toast.
point, Xavier.
Wait, were they cooked
I don't know
or
what
just
world you
on
come
the?
from. My world, that's not a bragging point.
Camel balls are actually pretty good.
No, were they
I'll have
cooked
you
or
know.
still on the camel?
They were cooked.
Okay, just making sure with you.
They cut them off.
Okay, just making sure with you.
I'm gonna steal that one, by the way. The next time
100
when someone's
points to anyone who's
talking
had
shit to
Shanny
me,
balls.
I'm gonna be like, hey man, I'll have you know I've had fucking balls in my mouth before, so fuck you.
I'm sorry, Wilson. No, I don't play orcs. I play Nords. Thank you. Just a very dark-skinned Nord.
My favorite brag of
I
all
play Red
time
Guard.
is my parents have been married for 30 years.
Oh god.
I'm glad you caught that, Sam. Okay.
Look, let's not talk about that guy because I don't want to get strangled and someone find my corpse with jizz on it. Cheers, boys.
There's nothing wrong with saying that as a mother. How does that gain anything for me? How does that gain advantage of me at all?
I'm getting an echo.
That's me, probably. Let me.
All. Telling people to leave me alone, ignore me. How does that gain when I tell people to stop and ignore me and stop watching me?
Or, bitch, you could stop putting out the fucking content. That
Yeah,
would-
I don't know what her compulsion is. She's like, I need to be on YouTube. Like, fuck you, bitch. You were on. She streamed Kingdom Hearts after her son was put on suicide watch for 5 fucking hours.
It had said had nothing better to do.
Yeah,
And
but-
That's what she said. She said she had nothing better to do. Oh, you mean like comfort your son? Talk to your other son about what your fucking kid is going. Oh my god! If you ran headlong into a train, I wouldn't be happy.
And let me just put
Poor
this out here, Shannys. Shannys, if everyone who talks about you on YouTube or Twitter were to completely go radio silent as it relates to you, there would still be another group of people to come along, discover your fucking weird ass, and do the same exact thing. So at the end of the day, the issue is you.
Well, also, like,
never her. It's
look,
never her.
like I appear on camera just Jewish as shit. Like, I know that you're going to make fun of me.
Just
like,
look at
I
him.
know what I look like. I look like if Mark Zuckerberg got on TRT. I accept this in my life, okay? I'm just going to do a deadlift, and I'm going to deal with it.
I'm still waiting for the Hasidic Jew outfit.
I'm not going to wear a fucking Hasidic Jew disguise, which would probably just look like another hipster outfit with the rate that my neighborhood's going towards.
Like,
So anyone who listened to Fab Fit and Geeky and her little accusation train, she's lying
I'll put on
to you.
something Puerto Rican,
she's
whatever that
emotionally
is.
manipulating you, and
I guess
yeah,
like a button
do it as
shirt.
you will. I said what I had to
would
say.
come with a
Believe what you
haircut
want to
too, Billy.
believe. I'm
What? Puerto Ricans have this haircut too. And they
Really?
just have extra lines and shit.
We'll go for it.
Do it.
I mean, actual Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, actual Puerto Ricans. I'm also actually fuck you, Doc.
I love my child, and if I have
It's
to
like,
go and
it's like the whole
communicate
bi argument all
in
over
such a
again.
strong manner that way to get people to stop, I will.
It's Puerto Rican erasure.
Because my son's life is a lot more important than fucking YouTube.
It's not more
No, it's not. We
And-
both
But
know.
you don't understand.
Shanny, we both know that that's not true. We both know it. Don't fucking lie to us. We know that YouTube is more important to you, and this attention is more important to you than your son's life because your actions dictate it.
Oh, so Doc Savage pointed out something in the chat. It seems that Shanny has failed to suicide-proof her house by securing potentially lethal meds. So, yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah,
Good on you,
behind
Shanny.
her, you can't see for because of her massive,
Mass.
fat protrusion.
Everything.
There's quite a few meds behind her, so that'd be best locked up or up in the closet out of sight. But hey, minimal effort for good old Shanny here, who can't be bothered to get the fuck out of the bed. So,
with all due honesty here, Rev would be better locked up in a closet somewhere too. So just throwing that out there.
I think his closet's more mental.
I think he's already in the closet. Oh, wait. My bad.
No, we have to see Revelina once or twice. Don't worry,
Yeah,
she'll come
yeah.
back.
I mean, was that with him with his by Revelina? Do you mean him with his pants off? Sorry, that's not cool. That's not cool.
You'll be happy to know it is a average size clitoris.
Dude, I would
You don't
I would
understand, I do this out of
guaranteed I would
hobby.
pay them whatever amount of money they wanted for their OnlyFans is if like Shanny's just sucking his cock and she just comes up and goes, "Nah, what's up, Dak?" I'd lose my fucking mind. And I would pay them every month on time like rent.
That's fair.
I'll drink to that.
Thank you.
You'll drink to anything.
Not out of getting clout
Fuck you.
or fame, because
Later.
I could care less about fame. Because
Michelle
if I
Grace,
really wanted fame,
video about
I know
you.
exactly how it is, and that's just to continue going back and forth with you.
She
And
treats-
I can't do it. I'm
She treats
36
fame like she treats skincare. She's really done with it. She doesn't care, but everyone knows that if she actually paid attention at all. Oh my god.
years old.
Disgusting.
This is so immature. This is such fucking high school shit, and I'm not doing it anymore. Grow the fuck up, bitch.
Hypocrisy.
And she never made another YouTube video again.
Hey folks, today's a wonderful day. Every day's a beautiful day. Oh my god,
Wow.
it's amazing. I love
Folks.
it. Yeah.
Folks.
Can I say that my first week
Still
as a
say he
sex
needs
worker
another
has been
felony for that
extremely
guy, Jeff.
eventful. And
Does he not know what chapstick is?
No.
Hey, you guys, he covered up the fucking cigarettes like burn stains on the towel. Someone was watching.
He didn't replace the towel.
Well, they will
It's
not
not a
replace
Jew.
us,
Like after like 3 or 4 days of it being there, it's like, okay, it's time to replace it. Like this, I don't know. Like that thing has been there for probably 2 weeks now. At
No,
least?
wait, Drag, are you calling for a
least.
great replacement?
Look, I'm just saying that
I'm not fucking hanging out there. No thanks. I'm not
No,
going
wait,
to
no, wait.
replace that
No,
shit.
wait. The Jews are the heads of the great replacement, so you need to be there and change it, Sam.
No, thank you. Not unless you get me a fucking battle axe to deal with Shanny.
And to change that towel means you have to touch it.
Valid point.
Which no.
No.
I'm pretty sure she's one of those type of trash that air dries anyway, so I don't think she used it.
Okay, by the way, I'm seeing another possible screenshot worthy thing of Rev here, and I'm wondering, I'm just going to ask, who put the dick in his mouth? Who did that?
Whoever did that, thank you.
I think the froggy person, the one who came up with the baby carrot, I think they did it.
Oh, okay. Well, good on you.
I love it.
Oh, and thank you for making it
But
black.
there's an
That was
issue
made it
with the
way funnier
haters.
too.
Okay. So Twitter has been on fire about my dick size. And this one idiot frog avatared moron said that I had a baby carrot for a dick. That is the stupidest shit literally I've ever heard. Okay? The
Not that
average
dumb.
penis size in the world is 4.6 to 6 inches. That's the margin.
That's a
That's
giant
a lot.
fucking margin of error.
he's having Pringles flashbacks.
Okay, now someone could put a penis in between those two fingers. Thank you.
That's a perfect look. Oh, yeah, remove the super chat thing. That is perfect. Look at that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, hey folks.
It looks like one of his eyes is a little bit more interested in it than the other one is.
Yeah, look at how fucking cross-eyed he is.
I think you're a little bit more than average, sir.
Somebody should put in like right where his finger is, put a glory hole right there with the dick poking out just a little bit.
Oh, folks, it looks like it's my turn, folks. Oh, God.
Bigger than average. Whoa. 8-inch bagel, that's my type. Right? That's
Right,
a cool
honey?
song.
Right?
The point is that I do not have a baby carrot for a dick. I don't.
Yes, you do.
Do I, honey?
Every time I see that part,
wasn't it Drag that
You
coined the
never
term,
prompted your chick to like
small dick
validate.
apologetics?
Small dick apologetics.
That's dick apologetics right there. That's what it is. So he's waiting with anticipation. Tell me it's not small.
But for real, anyone that's like been in public with a woman knows you never fucking ask her to validate your dick size. It's if it comes up organically, she is supposed to be a good person and cover for you. Like that's what you always lie your dick up. Like that's what you do, but you don't do that in public. No.
Hey, you guys, we're looking at the face of a man who could actually break if the word no is uttered.
He looks like my pug right before I drop him a treat.
He doesn't have a. Do you notice that he does not have a jawline? Like it's all just amorphous blending together.
He does have a lot of pubes, though.
Yeah, his beard is very pubic up close.
Even his hair is, though, too.
Some scaly lips.
Yeah, why? Like, dude, Carmex is a thing. Why are you not? Like, use whatever Drag should be using on his elbows. Like, that's. If you've never met Drag in person, he has ashy ass elbows and knees. And yes, I am shaming your ashy ass self on in the public.
Oh, I shame him all the time.
I know, but this is public.
He had some Burt's Bees there.
I also shame him in public. I don't.
Yeah, but if it's your neighborhood, who cares?
It's not a baby carrot.
No.
It's an average sized penis. I'm Eastern European, and they tend to have average dick size.
Mm-hmm.
That margin. So the haters can say I have a baby dick, but I prove to you I don't.
Oh, you didn't?
No, you didn't. I've seen your penis, bro.
Yeah, but still.
Wait,
I don't want it being a fact.
Right. That's like the same as when a chick goes, yeah, he might not be the best in bed, but he makes a lot of money. Like,
yeah. How do you keep getting these gold fucking screenshots, by the way? Dude, if that's not a fucking like big ass bukkake waiting to happen.
yeah, that is. You make a black dick coming on him right now.
Someone's gonna do it.
Just tip that filled up bowl in his mouth.
God damn it, Xavier. What the fuck are you sending me?
It's the same thing I send you every time I send you shit.
Tranny porn?
No. I never send him tranny porn. He doesn't like tranny porn. I don't send you tranny porn.
Thank God.
Do you want me to send you tranny porn?
No.
Okay.
No. I want to be clear about this. No, I don't want to see that.
Okay, because if I'm sending drag tranny porn, then I'm sending you tranny porn. That's how that's gonna work.
I'm just gonna send you a picture of my asshole. I mean, you can send it, but you know.
Okay. I'm like, that won't affect me.
That is also ashy.
It probably is.
That I have a baby dick, because I don't.
I don't.
People will make it a fact that I have a baby dick. And it's not true.
That can only
Right?
be a fact if you have
Well, I
a baby
don't have
dick.
a baby dick. I have an average dick.
It is true that he doesn't have a baby dick because some babies are born with bigger dicks.
Yeah, why are we shaming babies? What the fuck, man?
I'm like, I gotta stand up for the little guy.
Like, just because he says what he thinks it is. Like, he actually says the length, I think, in this video.
I'm not 8, I'm not 10, I'm not 12. I'm about
we know.
5 and 3/4. 5 and 3/4 inches is
That
the
is
measurement I always.
3/4.
That is nonsense. I can say with like some amount of shame in me that I've seen his erect penis, and there's no chance that's a shade over 5.
No
There's
way.
no chance.
No. And so I sent it to a few women just in case. I'm like, you know what? I ain't got the biggest dick in the fucking world, unfortunately. But
You're not doing porn though. Like that's the
I'm
thing.
not. Like, but I looked at because I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, his dick erect is the size of mine flaccid. I'm like, there's no fucking way, my man. I'm sorry. No. So I heard from a few women, it's around 4.5. Like that's roughly what I'm being told. But I don't know. Maybe some of the women in the chat will give a better estimate. But man, there's no way that's even 5.5.
But like,
I just
I put it at 4.
Okay, give me a sec.
I put it at 4 inches max.
I mean, I don't know, 4.5. Like not big. Like it was not. Like why would you like? And this guy, the amazing thing about this is this guy got a dick piercing, so he had to take his tiny dick and fucking get it. I would be mortified to get. Well, first off, I'd be mortified to get my dick pierced, just on the face of it. And second off, I am not rocking a good softie enough, like to have the confidence of just getting a dick piercing, and I am not as how do we say challenged as Rev is.
If y'all gotta look at the actual stream to see what. I'm sorry, Wilson sent me.
Most likely I've seen this meme before, but it's him making that gross face, and it says when you've been munching box for 30 minutes and you realize it wasn't box.
Wait, do you think his lips are chapped from fucking munching box? Can that happen?
I mean, no, it has to be just him.
You were a combat medic and you dealt with degenerates. Like what?
Yeah. So when guys like lips look like that perpetually, they're more likely dehydrated. More likely. And I don't think I've ever seen him actually drink
Baja
water.
Blast is not hydration. Stop.
No, it's not. You need water.
That's why I just said you drinking Baja Blast, you get dehydrated.
It doesn't sound good coming from South Carolina to say Baja Blast like you're trying to give them hydrating tips.
Like, yeah, bro, it's delicious.
At least I know how to unmute a stream.
Okay, Drag, do my lips look like that since I'm dehydrated 100% of the time?
Sometimes in the mornings.
Okay. Oh, that's before I suck dick.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So it's the inverse problem Rev is having.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You'll find less things on a dick than he does in Shannys ass.
Is this really a challenge we want to look at?
So I'm on the high
Is that
spectrum of
really a
average,
brown M&M?
okay? And my wife said a very intelligent quote.
No shit.
Here's her quote. Not
Get the fuck
verbatim,
outta
but
here.
pretty close. You guys are watching too much porn.
And you're making it. So shut the fuck up.
No, but here's the thing: is I can watch Mandingo fuck on camera, and I realize that is not something I'm ever going to experience.
Yeah. Oh no. Like most women can't even handle that type. Like it'd be awesome just for me to walk around like my own personal weapon. But like that's like, come on, I'm gonna be honest. Like most women probably not gonna want that. But at the end of that spectrum, most women don't want what you rocking. So I'm.
And in his defense, like he's not at the bottom end of pot. Like he's not rocking a pinky.
He's not TJ. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like just like be happy for the blessings you have, Rev. Don't fucking like take it out on big dick dudes though. Oh God.
Don't take it out on big
Speaking
dick
of penis.
dudes. No, Rev. I say take it out on big dick dudes. Or let them take it out on you. That'd be nice. Put that up on your OnlyFans.
I'd
Get the
watch
Pringles can guy back in there.
You would watch Rev getting pounded by another dude?
Yep.
I would not watch that.
We've all asked for him to be pegged. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. They should like do some pegging. Yeah.
Okay, so I've
Some light
jumped
pegging.
in of this particular, I don't know, whatever you want to call this. With individuals who are discussing, I don't know, penile enlargement or size or whatever. I do have to say, it's not necessarily the size, but how it is that you use it.
There's a size that you
there's
can't
a size
use it.
component.
Well, we've seen Rev's stroke game, have we not?
It is not good. Like when he has the hip muscles of like of an overweight teenage girl. Am I wrong? Is that too mean? Is that too mean?
It might be a little mean.
Nah.
It might be a little mean. There are, you could.
I said overweight. Like look, and not the type of overweight that's on the softball team, although he does kind of look like that facially.
Okay, so if Rev were to indulge in the extensions that are available for such individuals that are compromised like himself, I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there. So if you were to put on these said extensions, I'm assuming that you guys know what these extensions are. Do you know he can actually make himself longer with prosthetics? I'm assuming that this is a thing that you guys understand.
That sounds awful.
Well, prosthetics happen for individuals who can't quite meet the particular, I don't know.
If they got a little dig.
Yes, maybe that might be.
That's what we're getting at here.
That might be a thing. I'm not gonna pretend. So they can put this thing on and help their partners reach, orgasm.
No, that's why he just eats box. He's good.
Are you sure that's what it is, though?
I mean, you can also put one of those on your face.
Does anyone really think that Shannys is tight based on both life experience and having several kids?
I don't know if that has anything to do with it, to be quite honest with you. If we're going to look at the size of things, I can't come from any particular perspective to where I can know what the length and width and depth of her particular vagina is.
It's not shallow and it is not tight. We know that.
I don't know that. So I would have to go in with the particular with the appropriate measures. But that aside, let's assume best case scenario. Can we assume best case scenario?
Not with these two. No.
No, not at all. She's already had a Pringles can up there, okay?
Oh, we're going to pretend that didn't happen. So anyway.
You won't.
We can't. Look at my avatar. It's not happening.
Oh, gosh. You know what? I'm just whatever. So we're going to move on for that. Anyway, so let's assume that the best case scenario, we're looking at this from a particular perspective to where we're like, okay, so she has an extension on Rev because he clearly needs that. I too have seen the carrot video. I'm just saying. Not No. I've seen the carrot video. Oh my god. Anyway, beyond that, if he were to go and have an extension put on himself, I would think she could probably have some kind of satisfaction from the fact that he has girth added to the carrot. I'm just,
Can like we move on with the video, because I am starting to die of sadness on the inside the more that we talk about what is needed to have him be
big dick
satisfactory.
guys, 10, 12, 11. That's what they like in a porn.
Anyway.
Sure. Because women are like, oh, wow, yeah, I'm going to masturbate to that, And gay guys, definitely. Right? I don't have that. No. And I would never claim to. Because that's just stupid. You're lying to yourself, okay? But I do not have a carrot. I don't have a baby carrot. All right? I don't. So to the haters, you can keep saying it, but now they're going to come to this video and say, shameless plug.
$5 from Froggy Pie. If Rev was gonna make 3 different videos about me, the least he could have done was give me a full shout out.
Yeah.
To be fair, if he gave you the full, you probably still wouldn't be left satisfied.
If you want to see my dick pic,
yeah.
go
Do
to
you really want him to shout you out on the toilet?
No one
and
wants to
Shanny,
see
the
your
number 4 Christ is the account. If you want to see how big it is and full staff hard, pretty damn nice dick pic I think my wife took.
Yeah.
Go see
you can
it.
Just see it on Twitter for free.
$4.
Full staff hard.
Oh man.
Full staff.
So what he was giving you in that picture, that is confirmed all he's got, Captain.
And it's
$1 for every inch.
And you could see me swinging around now too. There's a video of me swinging it a little bit. I got
That
enough.
doesn't sound possible.
Nobody with a
Meatspin.com.
baby carrot dick can take their member and it has floppage and you can swing it around. Okay?
Not you.
I have slack.
She's laughing.
All right. So here's
Rev's
the thing.
full of shit. His
I know
dick is
how the
tiny.
government works now because I figured it out and I need numbers. So I need you guys' help. I want you
figured
all
out
to
the
go
government?
and call up the FBI and report Kiwi Farms for cyber stalking and cyberbullying. Everyone who hears this, call up the FBI and tell them to investigate KiwiFarms.com for cyber stalking and cyberbullying.
Say
It is
the
a
letter
high
G. Say
federal
it.
offense and crime. And they won't listen. They won't stop unless we start reporting these.
Floppage.
it's got the floppage. Thank you so much, Grand Ultimate.
It's got the floppage.
It objectively does.
I mean, that applies to a lot of what goes on in the Shanny for Christ household.
Yeah.
There's a lot of floppage and like not in a good way.
Oh man. Shanny's doing some look, she's perfectly still here and she's still doing some floppage.
I appreciate her setting jammies. I wish I could go beyond that, but I really can't. Because it's like they lay nice, but beyond that, she's got nothing. It's like
She looks kind of like Miss Piggy if she like had a witch's spell on her.
I oh my God, Shanny. I really want to pull you aside and have a conversation like, honey,
Mel, do you think you're strong enough to pull her anywhere?
Probably not, but I would try really, really hard. Like, Shanny, honey, come to the light. We can have a conversation about what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. This isn't it. Oh my
I don't
God.
think living is one of her strengths.
It's just,
Dude. With those PJs on, she looks like Violet Beauregard after she ate the candy.
and it's like a really bad version of Hugh Hefner or Violet Beauregard. So oh my God.
She runs Playmole magazine.
Oh, so it's just, Shanny, come have a conversation with me. We'll make you better, but not in this way. This is
Oh yes.
really bad.
There will be floppage.
No, ma'am.
Oh God.
So, in order to stop these cyber stalkers, we're going to have to report them. So, I was looking up and I was suggested to report kiwifarms.com to the FBI. And if we have the numbers enough, maybe
And
the
Donald
FBI will
Trump and
be
the
able
White
to look more into this and stop this from happening and let people be free again to be able to be content creators. Like I said, report kiwifarms.com to the FBI in numbers, because they are the main perpetrators of this cyberbullying and cyber stalking that's going on with all of us. Chantel, AmberLynn, Trisha Paytas, it's all kiwifarms.com.
Who the fuck are those people?
I don't even
Big
know.
YouTubers.
Big YouTubers? Okay, are you saying big YouTubers like a big amount of subscribers, or big YouTubers like Shannys a big YouTuber?
Okay, so AmberLynn Reid is both.
Yes, the answer is
Trisha
yes.
Paytas is not fat. She looks like
She is like pretty fat when you actually see her without.
In between.
No, like
Dick and
I
Cat.
mean, like she looks like she could hold her ground on a foxy football team, but like she's mostly fake tits, fake ass, and whatever the fuck happened to her lips.
Okay. Okay. So all I'm gonna say is I'm trying. You know, Shani, just between you and me and nobody else here, which is impossible for you to separate, and I understand that. You can do better, Shani.
No, she can't.
No.
Yes. Oh, come on. I'm appealing to the inner, like.
Yeah,
core
don't
Mother Earth.
appeal to her humanity.
You
She
need
doesn't
a
have
battle axe to get
I'm
to her in
trying-
her core.
You know, I'm trying really hard. I'm like, Shani,
Maybe an auger.
Even
you
Jiminy
can-
Cricket died of a heart attack near her.
Oh, okay. I get that. So, Shani, try really, really hard to be like.
You just
not
asked Shani to try hard.
This garbage. You can.
This is the salt mine, not a fucking motivational speaker section.
Yeah, this is where we're just dicks. That's kind of the premise of the show.
Look here, Shani. If you're
But
gonna
you
do
know
better,
You
it's gonna be
bitches
because we
deserve
bullied you into
pushback.
it.
I'm pushing back on your salt, man. Maybe Shani, maybe there's like a teeny tiny little nano ounce.
There's
or
not.
There's nothing
No.
teeny tiny about
no,
Shani.
a little bit of like heart. that
Diet.
she's
There's
like,
a teeny tiny diet.
I mean, she might have heart failure, so like
You know,
there could be just a little bit
She
of
does
heart.
have an enlarged heart.
Yeah.
I tried really hard. So, I'm
So
just
she
like,
was hard when everyone was playing
"Come
Captain
on,
Planet.
Shani, why you gotta be this way? Oh my God. Come on.
It has
They
to
are
be this way.
literally asking people for information about us.
Oh.
Literally. So
Yes.
let's all call the FBI and report Kiwi Farms for cyber stalking. Call your local FBI agency.
I don't think the
in your
FBI is
area.
going to give two shits about a website.
Let's get this done,
'cause they're
guys. We're so fucking sick of
talking
this.
shit
I'm
about
sick
you.
of this.
Drag,
Let's
I'm
report
gonna
the
contact the
FBI
FBI
to the
about you.
FBI. Report again.
Huh?
Report
Can
kiwifarms.com to the FBI.
Can we give a video to the FBI? I mean, we got this one video where it's like you're laughing at your child when you walked in and his pants was down.
I'm like, we got this one video of a guy driving to a school while seemingly intoxicated.
Violently high.
But like, what was he high on? Is my question.
Life.
High on life.
I think he was faded.
Bro, have you
I
ever
mean, I don't
tripped
know about
balls on
him.
life?
I do drugs because I built up a tolerance to life.
That's so well said.
Yeah, it's
They
more
are the
clever than
ones
I
who
could
are
come up
main
with, you retarded
perpetrators of this
Sparker.
cyber stalking and releasing all our records to the public. It's illegal. Peace and marinara.
No, it's not.
What was that piece of marrow? Blah blah blah.
He's a marinara.
It's
Marinara.
this is Anahatta, which
He wasn't looking at the porno. His pants fell down, and his brother saw his ass crack. And his brother's always trying to get him in trouble, so he narked at him and said that he mooned his brother. And I don't get why kids are always arguing with each other all the time. I don't get it.
You don't get
Yeah, because
that?
they're fucking kids, you dumbass. Like, how retarded. I've never, like, she has shat 2 kids out of her front hole. And, like, I never have, because that would be very painful as a man. And I understand the fact that kids are shitty and they do shitty things. They're little sociopaths.
That's why you leave them in Eastern Europe.
Like, fight all the damn time. Like, just little stuff. We would just, like, fight. That's what kids do.
Yeah. Punch him in the arm. You punch him on the top of the head, not in the face.
Like an alarm clock.
Yeah,
Body
no,
shot.
it leaves a fucking visible. You punch in the places where there's no visible bruise.
Body shots.
Body shots, leg shots. That was the first UFC.
Right in their fucking eye.
That's something else.
She has less moles in this. Anyone else notice that?
This is an old video.
Yeah, I'm assuming the cameras haven't caught up to her moles, so they couldn't really like. Oh, she had more teeth.
Oh, whoa! Is
And
that
I
a
don't
dead tooth?
understand why the kids are.
I thought it was a melted chocolate bar on her tooth.
It could be both.
Anyway,
It is. Okay, no, she's vaping. I thought
motherhood
she
is
was eating a
fantastic.
candy
My
bar for a
sons are
second.
turning into men and becoming big bullhards.
She has to leave
So
it in her
that's
mouth for a
great.
second to soak because her teeth can't bite through them anymore.
She thought that was funny too, Billy.
Hey, you know
When the
what?
hormone-
Like, in Rev's defense, at least she can't give a toothy blowjob.
Well, to be fair, since he has like 4 missing, he just can slide in between that gap.
Yeah, exactly. He goes in through one of the gaps. Do you think like he goes, oh, it's Tuesday, it's time for the left side? Like,
It kind of sucks to have a tooth tickler when she doesn't have many teeth to tickle. It's kind of sad.
Maybe that's why she doesn't have many teeth, because of the freaking wrecking ball he has on his dick.
Yeah, man. Rev's got a fucking jackhammer for a pelvis.
No, I'm talking about the piercing.
no, he said
Kicking like
jackhammers
William.
can be defective.
I gotta stop talking about him. She doesn't like it.
But it's our fault that your kid is upset about this stuff, right?
Anyway, teenagers. He's turning 12, so now he thinks he's like knows everything, and all I get like grunts.
Compared
and now
to
he's
you,
like
he
getting
probably
so,
does.
Like everything I do embarrasses him.
Have you
Everything I do
seen you,
embarrasses him.
Jenny?
Like,
Have you
Mom, I
seen
don't want you
you?
to go into my school. Why
You
not?
are the embodiment of
Because-
embarrassment.
Because you look like a dump truck.
Okay. Mom, why do you have to go in the grocery store with me? What? Everything I do embarrasses him. And I know it's a stage.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's totally a stage because
You notice that he lists school and the grocery store.
And then
Could
there's
you
my
imagine being in the
youngest,
grocery
and
store
he's
with her?
always
She's
trying to get his
taking the
brother in
entire
trouble.
fried food section and
Why
the
are you
frozen
trying
food.
to get your brother in trouble all the time?
People just following the smell and they see him.
Why?
And it's like, no, sir.
Reversing people's opinion on mozzarella sticks.
But he doesn't like it when I talk about
Having
it.
Gorgonzola
So I'm
today?
just going to leave it there. So motherhood is wonderful.
They keep on saying this Stouffer says family size, but you know, that's just a suggestion.
I mean, she is family sized.
What am I doing, William? Please let me know. I'm not doing anything. Go away. Go be hormonal somewhere else. I'm not doing anything, William. Just leave me alone.
How about you leave me alone?
I am leaving you alone,
Report her to the
obviously.
FBI.
You're the one who's talking about me.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. Someone is going to get in trouble now for yelling
who's
at
in
me.
trouble?
Oh,
Because
play
you
the Michelle
decided-
Grace one.
Oh my god.
Because this is kind of just like the Michelle Grace video.
I don't know
Your
Michelle
kids
Grace.
This is
like-
the hitting part.
This was a few years ago, and this is the son that's supposedly now suicidal. She's making videos about him online and like laughing at him and shit like that. And he's legit, like you can hear him back there crying, like he's upset. But this is Mother of the Year over here trying to tell other people to stay out of her business and she's fine and she loves the kids. Like, if you're doing this to your kid, I see why he might feel that way. Shit.
That's everyone else's fault, dude. Not
Yeah.
hers.
Oh my god.
1 minute.
I don't know how to process that with a person who's sitting there saying, this is my child, they're upset, they're damaged by my presence on the internet, and they don't address that in any normal capacity where they're like, hey, maybe I shouldn't post everything that's associated with me on the internet to where my peers could see, my friends could
Well,
see.
you would think that, but no, she wants it all on the internet, and then she gets pissed off when people start talking about it.
It's just, oh my god. And so it's like, even now I'm like seeing people posting stuff with the replacement of Greta Thunberg, and they're like, look at this girl, she's a white chick who has blonde hair, let's make her the things that are opposite to this person. I'm like, you are using this child in an effort to perpetuate your personal perspective. And I'm like, that's one of the most horrid things that you can do, as whether it's a parent, an adult, an individual, trying to push a particular narrative or perspective of a particular thing based on your thoughts to, further an agenda. And it just,
Frank, I only have 2 more videos left, and I don't know which one the fuck you're talking about. The next one is
It's in the
Gman
drive.
video. It wasn't when I was downloading shit.
Check it again. It should be in there because I put it in late, so it might not got to see it.
All right, let me get a second.
So it should be part 1 full Michelle Grace video, but it almost just like the same fucking thing that.
I just want to punch things, and it's really hard to not punch things. So I'm gonna
Here, I'm gonna play this one in the meantime while I'm looking for that.
Hello, welcome to my vlog. I've got to
This
show
is
you
AmberLynn.
Twinkie trying to play with.
Is this the video timeout?
Rarity right now. It is literally
No. This is just AmberLynn.
Rarity is like
okay,
low key confused. She's like, "What is happening?" Because Twinkie doesn't usually.
You named
play
your
with
dog
cats
Twinkie.
Like that.
That's not good.
She's pretty like low key when it comes to the cats. Twinkie's usually playing with the dogs. So I'm gonna show you that clip right here.
The fuck?
No, it's nice.
Is she not worried about stepping on this dog?
I think people are more worried about her eating it.
She's not Korean.
No, I like her color. That's herself. But it's just,
What's the name of the video? Do you know?
It's part 1 full Michelle Grace video.
Honestly, the cutest thing I've ever seen
Okay, I see it.
in a long time. So, hello, welcome to my vlog.
Yeah.
So
People were
I
pointed
uploaded a
out
vlog
like they
last
zoomed in on the
night,
dog's
and
nails,
I was
and the
reading
nails are
some of the
actually curling
comments,
into the
and
paw pad.
honestly, they were making me sad because a lot of people were like, oh, I see you've gained your weight back, or I see you're not on track anymore. Those things are not real. They're not true at all.
This bitch is
I
boring.
haven't gained my weight back at all.
Okay, give me a second. I'm changing it. Give me a
Because I
second.
was out.
So
having
she
fun
made
with
not happening
friends.
fast enough.
You know, I went on a date with Becky, had sushi. I got ice cream at one point. These are.
oh my gosh. Oh, is this
Bomb
the
of the
girl
year in
who
contention.
punches people for makeup? Is she the one who beat her kid because of makeup?
You'll find out.
Oh my god.
Wait, you beat the ass of a 2-year-old?
I can't do.
I mean, that's fair. She got beaten with an ugly stick.
The makeup did not help.
Not to mess with my makeup. She never
Oh my
fucking
god,
listens.
It's literally lipstick on a pig.
Oh my god,
She
what?
can't find it. And what does she do?
My favorite thing is that she has picket fence for teeth.
At this point, I need a freaking safe
Got that Greg Locke
abomination
grill.
on it to keep her out of it.
And
She's
a
got an
gap.
under.
It's like a
She's
picket
got
Yeah, let
fence.
out that anger. Just let out the anger on this show. That's
But
what
she's
this
also
is about.
got she's also got an underbite like a barracuda.
And she has a picket fence and a gap on top, so it's like a picket fence with a gate. So that's
Anyone
fucking
else
awesome.
have the urge to go to an aquarium looking at her?
Okay.
I
I'm
have
just gonna
a
say,
urge to go to an orthodontist.
she is a low rent Madonna. Okay, so it's like Madonna.
She is
has
what?
The broke ass
Wait.
teeth. You know, Madonna.
Be
has
meaner.
her
Be meaner.
teeth. You know what I mean? And
You
so
know what you are? You're a low rent celebrity.
Whatever. I don't even care. She beat her kid over makeup.
Makeup that wasn't helping and never would.
It's like,
Let's be honest.
oh God, honey, it's like you look like, who's that dude that's dead now that was in Magnolia? That's who she looks like.
Her
She
teeth.
It's
Did
like
you just
that
screenshot that?
guy. It's like,
No, I was moving stuff around.
what is his name?
Oh no, she looks like the person that killed all of Finding Nemo's brothers and sisters.
Oh,
Of mine.
God.
And one of them is
His
being
name is
It was a
Finding Nemo.
barracuda.
She beat a kid over makeup.
Because
My
I beat the
hand
crap out of
hurts.
her. Not literally.
You know what? She deserves
tell her
res
lesson?
right now. She
No.
Because I'd be
completely
damned if she's gonna
deserves
walk all over
res.
me.
No, she deserves less than a baby
I know a
carrot.
lot of parents might not agree with me.
You know
But I
what?
don't
No.
normally-
I
I
think
don't
she
normally spank
deserves
my child.
res on the internet.
Unless I absolutely have to, and usually it's just a pop. And it's
pop
it's
to a
barely
2-year-old.
hurt. She cries for
Oh,
like 5
God.
seconds.
I'm so angry. There's not enough anger in the world.
Is this why Trump
I'm
is our
sick of it.
president?
She's 2
Yeah.
and a half. She's in her
That's
terrible
right.
twos. She's gonna do
I don't think
whatever the
everybody
hell she
can hear
wants
it.
to, and
You
if
want to
she-
back it up?
She knows she's not supposed to do it.
Oh my God.
I put it away to where she can't find it. And what does she do? She finds it.
Well, then you didn't put it away where she can't find it then.
Freaking
Did a
safe
shitty job of that.
with a combination on it
It's
to keep her
freaking-
out of it.
It's oh
She has
God.
ruined 2 palettes of mine. And one of them is being discontinued.
You can put on all the makeup, girl. You're still
My hand
ugly.
hurts. Because I just
Your
beat the
hand
crap out of
hurts
her.
because you beat
Not
your
literally.
kid. Your hand hurts because you beat
But I
your
told her a
kid
lesson.
over. Let's be
Because I'd be
clear
damned
about
if she's gonna walk all over me.
Oh my God.
And I know a lot of parents might not agree with me. But I don't normally
No.
don't normally spank my
Most
child.
parents would not agree with
unless
you.
I absolutely have to, and usually it's just a pop.
It's two generations that
barely
would have been
hurts. She
better
cries
off
for like
aborted.
5
You know,
seconds.
can I put my head through the wall? I feel like this is completely
y'all,
worth putting my head through
I'm
the
sick
wall.
of it. She's 2
Trust
and a
that
half.
instinct.
She's in her terrible twos. She's gonna do whatever the hell she wants to, and if she knows she's not supposed to do it, she's gonna do it. Don't get me wrong. 95% of the time, she's a good kid. But there are just some times where I want to just
There
scream
are
and
some
pull my
times where I'm
hair
going
out.
to take
There
humans and
are
put them
not
through the
enough
wall, but I
words
don't
in the
because it's
dictionary
illegal.
to describe how mad I am. She
You
kept
are
trying
one
to get
of
into
those
my James
people,
Charles
man.
palette. I kept
Oh my
having to move
God.
it, and I kept having to put it away, and I kept having to lock it away. She would always find it.
Well,
One
at the
night,
end, we'll
I fell
listen
asleep
to
early. So did she, but she woke up in
someone
the middle of the
explain
night.
science instead of
She
listening
had
to this
managed to get
cow.
out of
Okay,
her
ready?
crib.
No.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with my friend. I won't tell you his name, and I won't tell you anything about him. The only thing I will tell you is we're at my
no
job.
teeth.
We're bored right now, and we're going to discuss evolution here for a minute. Earlier, you said that it's possible that you could be related to a watermelon. In the last
This is
video
his
that we
new
did, you
hobo
said that it's
buddy.
possible that
He shares
he
the
did-
gazebo with him.
He did say he works with him, so I guess panhandling is a job. So-
Can you do a W-2 on that?
Oh my God, G-Man is related.
Nah,
to
it's
That's
it's all under the table, dude.
you can share a common ancestor with a watermelon. Can you explain to me scientifically how that's possible?
Why are you bothering the toothless
It was you
man?
that said it, man. Listen to me. I believe that you are related to other human beings. But to say that you're related to a cat or a dog, or to say that you share a common ancestor with a watermelon, that is ridiculous, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it is ridiculous.
You think it is ridiculous? Okay, so the only reason you believe that evolution was true because the school system told you it was true, all right? You don't
I don't
really
think the
understand
school
it. A lot of
system
people don't
told
understand
you
it. Keep it
anything.
real.
He looks like he made it really far in the school system.
Whoa, language!
He didn't make it very far in the
anyways,
dentistry office.
What kind of school system do you have on runaway trains? Because he looks like he just got on a train eastbound.
Okay. I
wish I knew the lyrics to that one song about catching
I'm related
about runaway
to a human being. And no matter how far you go back, millions of years, thousands of years, whatever you want, I am related to it. No, I'm related to a human being. You got to have proof that I'm related to an ape. Where's your evidence that I'm related to an ape?
There is no evidence. This guy clearly doesn't give a fuck.
Now, some people might say DNA, but then
I think he's just mad that a camera's in his face. Like, God damn it.
He's like, look, I get one free coffee a week, and it just you're bothering me, kid. Get the fuck out.
I'm just trying not to get Narcan again. God damn it.
DNA doesn't prove it because you got to be able to show how DNA creates new information, and no scientist has been able to do that. You know what I mean? So, the people that are watching this.
Care.
And I want to verify something else. In the last video I did, check this out.
Not
there.
What?
I was watching a show on TV. When you're on 3,000 feet or more, be an ocean floor.
You said beneath it?
An ocean floor.
Right.
Like over 3,000 feet. They found. I was watching a show the other day. They found these creatures that live in the dark.
Right.
There's four DNA strands that are related to us.
Which ones?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what.
So they said it, and you believe it?
Why would he know?
Show on TV. It's got to be true.
This guy does not even know how to floss.
TV has got to be true.
Otherwise, you get sued.
To be fair, we don't need to floss. This big floss telling you that. But beside the point.
Bro.
What?
Where is Gman in this shot? Because this guy's looking all over the fucking place.
Yeah, he has that crazy in the face look. So I'm not trusting much of what's coming out of his mouth.
I'm pretty sure he's just saying whatever he thinks would end this conversation.
There's 4 strands of DNA down at the bottom of the ocean.
What?
Yep.
I thought DNA dissolved in water.
Come on TV, that ain't true.
Shut
Starting
up.
with the news.
It does.
A lot of that stuff is baloney.
This is stuff I was watching this last week.
Get ready to sue them because we're not related to nothing in the ocean. We might have
Thanks,
a common
Saka.
designer, but I don't know about being related.
We have like 9 DNA strands. They have 4 DNA strands.
So how are we related then?
I don't fucking know.
If we have 9 and they have 4, how are we related?
That one eye looked like it's about to pop
No,
out.
we're not related.
What was the name of the show?
He's having a conversation with Gman.
Or something.
That's why his eyes about to pop out of his
I
fucking
need to take a
skull.
look at that. But just because something has 4 DNA strands and
4 DNA, they're related. I mean, not related. I mean, they're identical.
In common.
Right,
What are you trying to say?
Our DNA.
This
Oh,
guy's so
identical
negative.
I feel like we're listening to Dumb and Dumber. Like, this is, like I want to understand G-Man. I do. Because I just want to know that why that exists. But good God, man. Like, this is the most inane conversation I've ever listened to. And I have been to bars. So, like, this is ridiculous.
But the atheist channels are dying, not G-Man's.
The best thing is only one of them is sober, and the one who is sober is also wrong on the topic.
Ooh, is that a blue
See,
barrel?
that's interesting because our DNA is very different from the
the blue
DNA
barrel.
of other living organisms out there.
Hey, wait, that's the guy
And in order
who
for
was
our
his job.
What?
In his old job.
No, this was only a year ago.
Oh, God.
But this was where he was working before he supposedly got fired. Isn't it?
Ignore the homeless man in the blue barrel.
DNA to be identical or the same.
Mainly the blue
They
barrel.
would have to have the same information. Because fish can breathe underwater and I can't, that means they have different DNA.
Try. G-Man, how do you know if you haven't tried?
Related to them. That's something that they say on TV, but I don't believe everything I see on TV. Only on GTV, GTV.
Oh my God.
It's boring in here right now, but it's gonna take up some stuff, though, right?
He's
So,
not
one out of 12, one out of 12.
green screen, so that makes so many wonderful things possible because
I gotta
G-Man
tell you something. My audience called you a bum. They were saying that you was a guy who lived on the street. Now here's the thing. Can you please let everybody know that your son is a police officer over there in Newark, New Jersey?
Keep it in your sneaker.
Just because your son's a police officer doesn't mean you can't be homeless.
You know what? You guys are so disrespectful. Stop disrespecting this guy. What you're saying is not true. This is the same guy you're gonna try to hire to come and fix the foundation of your house, or because you do construction and you do things like that. Yeah. They wish they had the talent that you got in your pinky. A lot of them are just fat, lazy people that watch TV all day. Want to just get their opinions.
Big mouth, and can't turn a screwdriver.
Okay.
They gotta call one of us to go do.
Billy, if you're a lightweight, if you're a white lady, do you think G-Man would be totally up on that?
Any white lady. He's up on Shanny. So I'm pretty sure if I put a wig on, he'd be up on that.
You know,
he's probably up on Revelina.
There's only one white lady in here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, he is pretty up on you, Sam.
Interesting, but yeah, man. Just because you watch something on TV where they said it has 4 DNA strands and we got 9.
You don't know. I mean,
You know what I'm thinking about doing? I might actually record, like, watching one of those shows and, like, pause it, like, every now and then and, like, talk about why I believe this is true and why I believe it's not true. I think I might do that one day. Because I believe that, that Neil deGrasse Tyson guy made a video.
What? What'd you say?
You can tell he just doesn't give a fuck. Like, he's just sitting there, like, wanting to get out of the cold.
He's not homeless. His son is a cop.
Clearly.
Oh,
not
sorry,
homeless.
I think I want to respond to, but I gotta watch all of it and get all of the information first. Just because I heard him say a couple of things that I didn't like doesn't mean that I'm gonna right away decide to
Do I want to endure a
just
G-Man conversation, or do I want to stay cold?
That is a hard question.
How much heroin do you need to do to find G-Man enjoyable?
This amount that you see
overdosing
from this guy.
That guy doesn't look like he's enjoying the conversation.
Right? There's a sweet spot right before you need to get Narcan.
I think that's like I think this is one of the only occasions where you wish that you actually accidentally took a hot shot with fentanyl in it.
It's called the Goldilocks zone, Billy.
There
The
might be
Goldilocks
a
zone.
mix of that and like KFC chicken tenders and mashed potatoes mixed with gravy. I'm just saying.
Those motherfuckers make a pretty good donut.
You know,
God, you're white trash. Good God.
Dude, they do.
I was waiting.
You are such,
Dude, they do.
You are such just visceral white garbage. The fucking KFC
Man, they do.
donut.
So fucking good. Have you had one?
No, I have taste.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Like lick your own butthole. I don't care. So
Yeah.
What is Mel saying? Like me and fucking Bran are having a tete-a-tete, and Mel is like, lick your own butthole. We're like,
what? Sam will go the second that they start making a nice matzo ball soup.
So trolls looking for attention. You ask me.
I can't resist.
That's all
He was trying to show him.
So
working where it's at.
That's right. Got to make that money, right? At the end of the day, it's what we care about. Going out there and providing for our families, right?
How would you know?
Exactly.
You ditched your family.
So, thank you for this conversation. At least you was being honest. Most people that talk about evolution makes it up as they go along, but at least you said that you can't prove
Yeah,
it.
let me know when you hear about the Chinese space station that's coming down someday.
All right, cool. I'll do that. I know the flat earthers ain't gonna believe that, but we'll. Oh, by the way, do you believe the Earth is flat?
What?
The Earth is flat. Do you believe the Earth is flat? Yeah, there are people out there that believe.
They still believe it.
No,
Yeah,
really,
they believe the
Gary.
Earth is
Get
like
the fuck
this.
out of here.
That's right, huh?
Was that Newton?
No, Newton didn't believe that. Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't know what Newton believed about it, but I do know this: that that there are people today that believe that the Earth is flat, and not only is the Earth flat, they believe the sun is flat, the moon is flat, and I got another.
I like how the
customers
guy's
that are
trying to have a conversation.
We can talk about that another day.
G-Man is like somehow the more autistic person in this conversation.
Okay, so that's all the videos I have for this week's salt mine, I guess. So everyone who's on the panel, if you could do me a quick favor and chill out your bullshit. So let's start with last one who entered, Mel. Say who you are and where they can find you.
Okay,
Like your own butthole.
I'm scientist now. Apparently, I'm a butthole for some people. Whatever, I don't care. So, I do sciencey things on my channel, scientistmel.com. I have a website. I have T-shirts. I donate money to charity. Whatever. If you like scientists, check. If you like science, check me out. If not, I don't care. Whatever. Subscribe to the Geek Room. They're nice. Or Hannibal and Monty shit show.
The Black Geek Room. Yes. So Sam.
I don't really shill out my shit. Judaism, keep using banks. Hire lawyers.
Keep going to your doctor in the movies.
Yeah. Billy's fat. And sensible financial planning. That's all I've got for you.
No, Billy doesn't eat vegetables. He's anti-vegan.
Yes, I am. Stop eating my food's food.
Do your,
okay.
Do your sign off and rub your hands together for us really quickly.
He won't do it. Okay, Drag.
God damn it.
There you go. Okay, I don't think Drag is there. He might be there. If not, if you don't know who the fuck
If I
Drag
had
is,
fried chicken, I'd wave it in front of the camera and then he'd appear.
there. Quick, Bran, go get some donuts and some KFC while you're at KFC.
Fuck yeah, we'll hang out.
Yeah, hiring.
So if you don't know who Drag is, that's weird. Go sub to Drag. He's freaking awesome. Thank you all for coming on once again. Bran, can you do your normal thing that you do?
The normal thing that I do? What is it, like talk shit about you? That's the normal thing that I do.
That and the shilling out and
okay, yeah,
there you go. Asshole.
That thing. So yeah, fuck Billy, and all the links are down below.
Okay.
Support us, follow us, and now Billy's gonna play a soundbite because that's what he's good for. Good night, everyone.
Fuck it up, Billy.
Black people do